Hello, so this question is subarray with k different integer. So you give me an integer array and then k. So when you want to return the count for the subarray with the k different integer, right? So basically you want to traverse the array using 2 pointers, so it has to be a sliding window. So you will get the count, the subarray length, and then keep adding based on the k, right? So in this case, 1 2 1 2 3, just so 1 2 1 2 3, you add this value into the list. So 1, so I equal to 0, so you have I equal to 0, j equal to 0, and then you add this value. So add this value into the count, so it's going to be j minus I, so 0 minus 0, and then I mean our target is 1, right? So you need a plus 1, so it will make the equation equal, right? So I'll move my j pointer to the next index. So the size of k is going to be a different integer, right? So k equal to 2, and our value are 1 and 2, which are different, but they are still less than equal to k, right? So when j equal to 1, 1 minus 0 is 1, plus 1 equal to 2, right? Equal to 2, but we still, we need to, add in the subarray count, right? So it was initially 1, and then I'm adding. So from here to here, you can have 1, you can have 1 2, or what, or 2, right? So like this is like a math. So you want to say 1 plus 2, you have 3 different subarray length, right? So you will actually contain what, the k minus 1, so which is 1. When k equal to 1, you will contain this guy and this guy, but you only need what, this guy, right? So you will have duplicate when you have k equal to 2. So when k equal to 2, you will have a duplicate value when k equal to 1, right? So if k equal to 6, you have duplicate for 5 4 3 2 1. So in this case, we need to find out the actual integer, the exactly k for subarray, right? So we need to say when k equal to 6, and then we find out how many elements we have. It doesn't matter if it's duplicate or not, but we subtract the k equal to 5. So when k equal to 6, it contains 5 4 3 2 1, but when k equal to 5, it contains 5 4 3 2 1. Then you subtract, and then your remaining the remaining value is going to be 6, right? So basically you want to just say helper function. So it's going to be public int. I'm going to say at most, and I take in the in array and then k. So what you need is what, return at most nums at k minus at most nums at k minus 1. So it will actually return the actual frequency, right? So I need to have a result value to return, and also the 2 pointer initialize in the for loop, and then j less than numset length. Oh, sorry, and then this is j plus plus. You are going to move your j pointer no matter what to the right to expand your windows, and this is how it is, right? We need to put into the map to keep track of the value and the frequency, as well as the different integer, right? So key is going to be the integer, and then value is still going to be integer. So initialize equal to map, new hash map. So my key is going to represent the different integer in the array. My value is going to represent the frequency. So what you need to do is going to map up per numset j. You always move your j, you always increment your frequency at numset j. If not, you want to initialize to 0 and then plus 1. So you will just keep adding the length, right? So result will just keep adding. So it will contain k equal to 1, k equal to 2 in this case. for when k equal to 2. Alright, so if we, if the windows is too big, so it will determine the size of my map. So I'm using a while loop. I'll talk about why. So if my map.size is greater than k, I know I need to shrink the left pointer to the right? So it's going to be integer frequency for my left. So map.get numset I. If my frequency is equal to 1, I want to remove it and then increment my I, right? So I want to remove map.remove my numset I, and then I increment my I. Else I will just keep update my frequency for my I pointer, and then I need to increment my I. So if you notice they are the same, so you can actually copy this down and then you get rid of this. So you want to use a while loop, because what happens if you have this array? So let's talk about this 1 1 2 3. So in this case j will become here, and okay, k equal to 2. Okay, k equal to 2, I equal to here. So in this case 1 1 2 3, you will come to this while loop, because map.getSize, map.size is actually 3. 3 is greater than 2, so you want to move your I pointer to the right. So you move 1, and then you still the window is still too big, right? So you want to move again. So how do you move again? Is using a while loop. If you're using the if statement, you only move 1, and then you keep going right for your j pointer, which is not allowed. So let's see, do I have any error now? Let's look at this. Yes, I do. Is there any problem over my initialize? So nums k and most nums I, and then I increment my j, and then okay, I find out there's a problem. I need to do this -1 or minus. Like you want to put into your map at the correct frequency value, right? So this will be more secure. Like I was no idea why I do this, but yeah. Alright, time and space are straightforward. Like you traverse every single element using the 2 pointer. So this will cost all of n, but if you keeps switching the I and j pointer, you will actually end up unsquare, right? The sliding window, and this will be like the worst case will be unsquare. So you put into the map, and then you come into the while loop, and then shifting your I pointer to the j position, something like this, and then your map.size is it's not going to be greater than k, right? Because when you shift your I, you either remove or you update the frequency. So the worst case won't be unsquared, and when this is unsquared and then you minus the unsquared, I mean they are still unsquared. So time and space, time is unsquared, space is all of n. So this will be the solution. So if you have question, leave a comment, and I'll see you later. Bye.